Rusty repairs the railway that winds through the mountains on the island of Sodor. The little diesel checks that the tracks, tunnels, and bridges are all in good working order. One day, Rusty was crossing the old wooden bridge. There was a big bump in the track. Rusty's driver stopped to check the bridge. He said, cried Rusty. And they hurried off to warn the other engines. The engines were waiting for their coal when Rusty arrived. Said Rusty. Wheeshed Duncan. And he puffed crossly away. He didn't even wait for his coal. Rusty hurried down the mountain to tell the Fat Controller the bad news. Said the Fat Controller. Rusty's driver put up a sign, line closed. The engines had to travel a different way. Meanwhile, Duncan needed more coal to get home. But when he arrived at the coal bunker, it was empty. Added his driver. When they got to the junction, Duncan's driver removed the sign, and they set off towards the bridge. This was a big mistake. Suddenly, Duncan hissed to a halt. He had used up all his coal. He asked nervously. His driver looked out. The old wooden bridge was starting to collapse! Called Skarloey. The little diesel said. But the cracks in the supports were getting larger. A beam snapped. Timber pieces splashed into the water below. Whistled Duncan. But Rusty was on the way. Soon the little diesel reached the old wooden bridge. Duncan had never looked so scared. Rusty chuffed bravely onto the bridge. Gasped Duncan. Soon they were coupled up. Said Rusty. Shouted Duncan. The little diesel pulled him off the bridge. Just in time. The Fat Controller was cross. Rusty felt very reliable, too.